scared of this fucking COVID thing.
Yeah, I'm done with this COVID shit. It's fucking annoying. All right, I'm going to start this intro right now.
2, 1, 2.
This is the Super Ugly Show.
We get through by the bare minimum. Yeah, and expect nothing more. True savages of the podcasting game. It's a Super Ugly Show tonight. How are you? Hi.
Holy shit! Fucking Richie, Super Ugly Show.
Yo. What'd you expect, motherfucker? Me, Richie. Not you, asshole.
Right, asshole. Right on stuff. See that picture?
Fucking damn
I got
right.
that. I got Camp Crystal.
Camel toe is in. I tell you how rocky it is.
You like that, right? How dope is that? First draft script, Sopranos, signed by Christopher.
Fuck you guys. A lot of people don't like that's part of the
No,
show.
it was the thing. You got on the website. That thing's no joke. That's a big piece right there. It's a big piece.
How valuable is human life, really?
We'll talk about it.
Fucking Rocky.
I opened that. Wow, 250? And we didn't make a big deal about it, huh?
Yeah.
250. That's so
Keep up on your call.
What up, everybody? Episode 250. Just realizing that now. Probably would have made a little bit of a bigger deal, but fuck it.
Yeah.
We'll wait for 300, right?
Yeah. We're almost there. We're halfway
The
there.
worst. Last show of the new year. I got to give you something upstairs. The boss sent a little Christmas bonus.
All right, nice.
So, no popcorn tins for the brand. Unlike some fucking scumbag multi-hundred-millionaire radio host that John still supports.
No, I don't believe all that.
You don't believe it? You don't believe fires a guy because he wants to take a few months off because his fucking wife's dying of cancer. Fires the guy.
Who's this?
Stern.
Oh.
You know the bonus that he got fucking Stuttering John? The main players
Yeah.
of the show. A popcorn tin. You know
Really?
the popcorn tins with 3 different
Yeah,
popcorns?
30 years ago? Guys have been on the show in 20 years.
It doesn't matter.
Yes.
It doesn't
You probably got
matter.
everybody the same gift. Make it easy.
No, that's not it. That's bullshit. You're
Yeah.
making $100 fucking million a year and you get your staff popcorn tins?
That is kind of fucked up.
How's he doing now?
He's
Who?
He
doing.
quit the show.
He's doing great.
great.
Who are you talking about,
Stuttering
Stern?
John.
No, but I'm saying
was on Leno.
if you work for him and he's pulling in that much
Behind
money,
his
I
back, he
mean,
took that. Yeah, but he even says on there for years that he's awkward with gifts.
So
why I get
what?
somebody to
That
do
doesn't
it.
make it okay.
That's why he had some. I haven't listened in a while.
That doesn't
Has
make it
somebody do it for
okay.
him.
what's
What
up,
about
guys?
the parties that
How's-
he has for those fucking people?
He doesn't have parties for that. It's his party. It's a Stern Show party. It's his party.
How is everybody out there? Everybody have a good Christmas or what?
Who got you something? What'd you call?
What?
Who got you a gift?
The boss.
Who's the boss?
I bought myself a gift.
Who's the boss of the brand, John?
Well, if
Oh,
John,
wait, where's mine?
where's mine?
Well, as soon as you're a full-time player, you'll get something.
Full time.
All right?
What respect I get? I come to the show, I'm on the show, and they put me in the fucking back.
Word.
What?
Nobody
That's
puts nobody
fucking rude.
nobody puts Johnny in
Next
the
time
corner.
You get in the corner, or one of you get in the corner. Let him
Yeah,
put
he's
you on
upset.
Why? Because you were in the corner?
He got stuffed in the corner like baby.
First of all, we're the primetime players of the show, John. We're front and center. That's how it works.
top. Yeah, the 6 viewers on the show.
I don't care what the viewers are. I don't care what the
Guy
who's
can't even-
here. Who's here all
All
250
right, we're gonna move
episodes.
We're gonna move the show too. We're gonna move it.
Not
to
even
like
this
San-
guy
we're gonna
can
go to San
say.
Mauritius. You're gonna go over there, and we're gonna. That's
Not
the
even
name of the
he
show.
can say he's here for all 250.
live here.
I'm here. It's not my fault the studio's in my house. But I'm here every single time. Whether he's here, whether you're here, whether no one else is
Of course
here,
you're here. You
I'm
live
still
here. I
here.
can go downstairs in my basement
Yes,
and
and
do a
I
show
make
too out of
sure
it.
that the brand is still up and running. The Super Ugly brand is always on Tuesday night. I'm here doing it.
You always need that.
What? Because I'm the fucking one doing it. I need it. Fuck you.
When you do the show,
And
Hold on,
Su-
when you give all these
the
props
show.
out, you only give props to yourself. Though.
I just said you're the primetime player. Did I not,
Move
fuckface?
the show.
Did I
See how
not just
fast-
say
see
you?
how- see
You've
how-
missed about 10 episodes. I've missed one.
Move the show, and then then see how far you want to just.
All right. And when he's not here, I sit here by myself, or my wife comes
Yeah,
down
because
and
you got a
helps me
hard
out.
on over this shit. That's
No,
why.
because it's consistency of doing the show. People expect us to be here. It's not
What
a
did
matter
you get?
of.
What
Is
gift
this- yeah,
you
what's-
get?
what's-
Trust me, there's times I don't want to fucking be here, John, but I do it
You
anyway.
should do a show when you don't show up and just sit there and just like not even talk the whole time.
What is that thing? Is that I want to press that thing on
What
your
do you get?
forehead?
What is it?
It's just like a. Is,
Right here?
Yeah. What is that?
I don't know. It's been there forever.
What the fuck is going on
I
right
don't
now?
know.
Because I want to just push
It's been
it.
there forever. No, it's not. I don't know what it is. It's been there forever.
Honestly, it looks like a button on his forehead.
does.
What did you What did
And
you
it
get?
does.
What do you guys get?
It's not a pimple. It's been there for this. I can't remember.
Yeah, but I'm just seeing it right now so clearly.
Maybe because you got the bright lights. Hold on. Now.
Yeah, it's-
there. Now it won't distract you. All
Rich,
right?
All
go
right,
get
there you
this
go.
gift. I'm gonna open up right now.
No,
Go do it right now. I want to know what you got.
I hope it's like $100 million. That'd be
it's
awesome.
not that.
What is
not
it?
that.
You know what it is?
Of course I know what it is.
Hopefully, it's a signed jockstrap of some.
I want a fucking present. I'll be waiting. I'll inbox my address later on.
You got nothing, John. And that was sweet. I saw Josh got his thing. That was very nice of you. Very
Yeah.
nice of you.
Well, how long does mail take? Fucking 2 weeks ago?
Well, you
Yeah, I've
mailed it regular mail, right?
I've been waiting
Great.
for shit for a
Yeah.
long time. Actually, talking about Christmas stuff, I see you got over there a Camp Crystal Lake.
Yeah, we got some new additions to the studio here. We got Camp Crystal Lake. I got the Godfather thing over there. We got the horror movie canvas behind you. Every horror movie person. I like how Elvira's tits are right up front and center.
Oh yeah.
You know, tell me she doesn't have the best tits.
Oh, of
when I was a
course.
kid, I was like, Elvira is just the best.
Yeah.
I'm a
not
titty
gonna
guy.
lie.
I
I'm not
watched.
gonna lie.
What?
I definitely beat my dick to her.
Did you? I don't think
Yeah,
I've ever
a
beat it
lot.
to her, but she's got.
I'd still do it. She still has a nice
she's got a
rack.
great rack.
It looks good.
She's got a great rack.
That's cool.
And
the
then,
Sopranos.
and then
the signed Sopranos.
I got an Elm Street over there too.
Oh, I see that.
And then one of the best gifts I got Christmas, a Sopranos first draft original script, first episode where Tony's name wasn't even Tony in the script. When I was reading through it, his name was still Tommy. That was his
Really?
original name, Tommy Soprano, and then they changed it to Tony.
Is Josh in this chat?
And
but
Chris-
it's
and
signed,
Christopher signed
yeah,
it,
by
Michael Imperioli or whatever.
Yeah, Michael Imperioli. So that's like, honestly, that might it's close because that Stone Temple Pilots with Chester signed is big.
No, that's
The
some-
Rob Zombie and Sherry Moon signed.
Yeah,
Devil's Rejects
but
post
no,
is
the
big.
Sopranos thing is a little bit bigger.
I also got a
think.
Patrice O'Neill signature in here somewhere. It's in here.
Yeah.
I got a Jay Moore one. I got a Jim Norton one. I got a Ron Bennington one.
Yeah, but The Sopranos holds more significant because
Because
you always
it's
watch
so
it.
big though too.
Yeah.
The Sopranos is like it's beyond big. My mother just finished watching it for the first time
Yeah.
because I let her, scam off my HBO Max.
Yeah.
So I told her, I'm like, now that you got it, watch the fucking Sopranos. She was always against watching it for
Yeah.
some reason.
Yeah.
And it
Sometimes
fu-
you just
Dude,
that happens.
She went through all 6 seasons in less than a week.
Really?
That
She
show's
fucking
that's like
binged
a
the
show you
shit
should
out of
always
it.
watch.
Yeah,
Like
it's phenomenal.
20 years.
Yeah, I watched it recently. Honestly, in the past month, I've rewatched the whole fucking thing.
Because it's that fucking good. No matter how many times you watch it, you're always finding these
Yeah.
little nuances and these funny little lines and these
Yeah.
like the quirky things that
No, the
Paulies
funniest
do.
thing, I'll tell you the funniest shit. When Adriana comes in into the room, right, and Christopher is doped out of his face, right, and she's
Cassette?
calling for the dog.
Cassette, my favorite,
And-
bro.
And she's looking for the dog, calling for the dog. The dog doesn't respond, and all of a sudden she notices him,
Sees it underneath.
and the dog is underneath him,
Flat.
and she gets him up, and she starts crying and saying, "Oh my God, he's
His
suffocated."
line.
He goes like this. His famous line, "Oh my God, he must have went in there for warmth."
He probably
says,
crawled underneath me for warmth.
Warmth.
He goes,
"Yo, that is
He
fucking."
died, though, right?
Yeah, he sat
yeah,
right
yeah,
on
he
him.
sat on him, all doped out of his fucking
And
head.
he has the balls to say he must have crawled underneath me for warmth.
Yeah.
And
Oh, it's so fucking good.
Oh, my God.
The
He's
whole
so
show,
fucked up.
like Silvio, Paulie, Christopher. Well, Silvio and Paulie, almost every time they speak, it's hilarious.
Oh, God,
Like
yeah.
Paulie and Silvio are just fucking laugh out loud funny every single fucking time.
Rich, when that was on, were you guys out of your house? Like, when you moved out?
Wow.
I was.
When?
Yeah.
When that show was on?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't. I don't know if I was. I don't remember how.
I moved
was.
out at a young age.
No, and then like I'm watching every weekend
Yeah.
with, like my mother, and that's the most awkward shit ever.
Yeah,
Because you're
no.
watching some dude just fucking sucking. He's banging
His
she's
Russian
screaming,
whore.
I'm just sitting there like I'm just like
Sorry, Ma.
trying to look. Whoa.
Yo, that would always happen to me with like 80s titties and when I was younger watching
Those
horror
always
movies.
had fucking in it.
And they were like, "Oh, close your eyes," and I'd be like this. I'd be
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
I'd be like, why? This is the best part of the movie. I'm not closing my eyes. It's fucking tits on the screen. What are you talking about? You close your eyes. What am I, a fucking child here? Jesus Christ.
How was I hated Christmas this year. No.
Yo, what up, Liam? And his boyfriend in the chat shouting me out like he's got the Rocky chant, like I'm fucking facing Apollo Creed. He's a good kid. He's a good kid, that kid.
"What happened? Christmas sucked this year?"
Huh, I always know it's whatever, but like you couldn't go anywhere and shit. Like I couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah, and what about New Year's this year?
I
What are
wanna
we,
go some-
what's
I'm not
going on
doing
for New
nothing.
Year's?
Nothing. Yeah, everybody can't.
Party at my house, Rich.
this is crazy.
You want to come over? Come over. Hang out with us.
Yeah,
Yeah. What
Yeah.
else are you going to be doing?
yeah.
Come hang out with us. We're just going to be sitting here anyway.
Word up.
Maybe we'll do a New Year's show if you actually come.
That's what I just told you. New Year's Eve.
What are you doing?
I don't think I'm doing anything.
So then come.
I really
Let's
don't.
all
If I don't go to my
We'll
cousin,
figure
I'm
it
not
out.
doing
No,
anything.
no. I don't want to
Yeah.
figure it out. Are you going to come New Year's Eve? On air, I want to get an answer out of you. Because then you got to hold to it.
Yeah, but he's got.
No. Hold it. He's a big boy, John. Let him talk.
Yeah, he also has a family. I'm gonna leave there.
His
and just
family's
come
in
to the show.
Mexico. I know where they are.
They are?
Go ahead. You're a big boy. What are you going to do? New Year's, you here or not? Because if you are, all right. So then we're going to tell our fans to expect an episode of Super Ugly on New Year's night.
If you're watching it and you're not, well, you know what? Who cares?
And what are you doing? You going to come?
If you go, I'll go.
If you go,
Put the
I'll
mic over
go.
here because
If
you
you go,
tend to
I'll
talk
go.
this
Yeah,
way.
yeah, you're gonna pick me up.
No. I put it here because you tend to talk this way.
You're gonna pick me up. Then
This
I'll
way,
go.
you
I
know.
know he's not gonna come.
What?
He's not going to come. I know he's lying. Look at him. He's such a piece of shit. I hate him.
I'm under a lot of
fucking hate
pressure.
A lot of pressure of being a
No, like everybody
cocksucker.
cancels the shit. Hey, Christmas too. I literally did dick. I was fucking, and I normally don't have. It's just horrible.
I've seen you and your
Did you
niece
get
wear
yourself
masks.
anything?
Yeah, because I have them.
Did you get yourself anything?
What?
Did you get yourself anything?
Yeah, I bought a jeans. I was looking to buy a jacket. I bought a shirt. I got a pair of sneakers for my sister. Nothing.
What'd you buy your niece? Anything?
What'd they get you?
You got me a pair of Air Maxes.
Nice.
That's
nice.
not
They
bad.
spoil you, huh?
I get one. I haven't got a gift from anybody else in about fucking 15 years. So they got to get. I want to spend a lot, like good money on my niece and my sister and my brother-in-law.
Yeah. What about you? You got anything good?
I got life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just celebrating life.
That's it, buddy.
That's it. That's all you need. Just
You what? Were you home with the kids?
I got a watch. Yeah.
Yeah.
You had a shark watch.
I got
I gotta watch this lousy X-Lux watch. What I need to watch? Well, I already had a watch.
Yeah, I got.
I mean, like,
yeah.
what's worse? I mean, what do you expect? Like, you're home with the kids and your wife?
Jess,
Yeah.
I got a bunch of shit. You know, all this stuff you seen down here. You know, sneakers, new jacket.
Yeah, it's
movie.
I buy myself shit for
That's what I was
Christmas.
doing. And
Yeah. But no,
Open it by myself.
my wife does good. I do good for her.
My kids do good. My kids got awesome this year.
My kids piles.
So-
Forget it. You saw online? Fucking ridiculous. Look at this shit. My
Dude,
kids.
It's the worst when they're like 14. Like I'm telling, like, what do you want? I don't know. It took 3 weeks. I don't know. Give me these stupid things. I'm like, I'm not getting it.
Yeah, I don't know. They wanted all like
Ends up getting like $160 perfume.
Do I got a
Yeah.
thing? I don't. I
perfume
didn't
is
see
getting
the
expensive nowadays. It's not $70 anymore.
She's like, I don't really.
Talking
go-
to
What?
picture. He
talking to-
refuses to. He refuses
goes,
to.
I don't really need clothes. I'm not really going to school or anything. And I have like, so I said, what are you going to perfume for? Are you just going to like doll yourself up with perfume and fucking sit in your room?
Perfume is expensive now.
Yeah, dude, it was 100 like.
What kind of perfume was
I don't
it?
even remember.
I mean, I wear Chanel. It's fucking
It
expensive.
was like a fucking.
It was one of the top ones. Yeah, when you get into the top,
I wouldn't buy myself.
Yeah, look at
Yeah.
this.
You know,
This is Val on the this side. There's Lou in the middle.
yeah. No, I know. Kid. It
then-
all depends on what's
and then
in there.
Anna,
you know? It's
even
fucking
Anna, but
expensive.
Anna, you know, like when they get older, you're like, you're older. This isn't, you know, but still, no. And look at Anna's pile.
You still hook her up.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course, yeah. No, man, I love Christmas because I remember being a kid and you know being like, yes, Christmas, and I want my kids to wake up and look at the pie and be like, holy shit,
You remember?
Yeah.
like fucking Santa came.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I
Remember,
don't want them to be
that
like,
morning
"Nah."
when you
Yeah.
just like that excitement and you're just running down.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
There's nothing better.
Yeah.
There's nothing better. Like Christmas for me now is getting to see my kids wake up. I get woken up. Dad, Santa
Yeah,
came.
they woke up at like 6:30 in the morning.
Nah, my kids were up at 9.
Oh no,
Yeah.
they were ready to rock and roll, man. I don't think they went to sleep because after they opened up all the presidents, they wound up freaking passing out.
They opened up all the presidents?
Yeah.
Which ones? Bill Clinton?
The Obamas.
Did they wipe
and-
shit on his teeth? Was he
Yeah.
pissed?
Yeah, he was pissed.
But
What
no,
was like the
Valentina, all night, breaking our balls. I want to go to sleep. And we're like, you're not going to sleep yet because then you're going to be up at the fucking crack. So we kept her up a little late. So we tell Lou, my son, he's 11, Tina's 5, and Anna's 21, just so everyone has reference. And I tell Lou, you don't wake us up till 9 o'clock, all right?
Yeah.
He gets up at like 8:30.
Yeah. So he's just like jonesing.
No one else is up.
Oh no.
Tina wasn't even up. The one who
Oh,
was
no.
most excited wasn't even up. So he goes in at 9 o'clock, wakes up Tina, and goes, "We can wake up Mom and Dad now."
Oh yeah, of course, because he knows he's not going to do it. Tina, I just sent Tina in there
Of
to
course.
do the light work.
He's
for
fucking
her.
brilliant. He's
Yeah.
brilliant.
I remember waking up like fucking 4.
Oh yeah, the sun wouldn't even be
I
up
know,
yet.
They would go to bed at like 2.
Go back to fucking bed, John.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
that's my rule.
what are
If the
they gonna
sun's
do?
not up, neither am I. Yeah, don't wake me up if the sun's not up.
It was so. What are they gonna? They used to because we used to have the holiday. Then they would clean up. Then they would finish wrapping, putting it out. They'd go to bed at like 2:30, and I'd be up. Me and my sister would be up at like 4:30, 4.
We're going to talk about it
Yeah.
ad nauseum on the next show. Unfiltered Marriage will be on later also, just so everyone knows to stick around. But I got Jess a Nintendo Switch. Now, Jess is not a gamer. She doesn't like video. Well, she likes video games, but she's not a gamer because she's never really had games.
Yeah.
So everyone in the house, Tina was getting a Switch from Santa with Animal Crossing. Anna and Lou already had it. They've been playing Animal Crossing like maniacs for a few months now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get Jess a Switch. I'll get her Animal Crossing. If she plays it, great. If not, there's an extra Switch in the house. I can fuck around with it. She likes Zelda. She might play Zelda on it. Either
Yeah.
way. She gets this Animal Crossing, dude. She has been doing nothing but playing Animal. And I'm not, saying it in a negative way. I love it because I
Yeah.
think it's adorable that she's finally like a nerd gamer.
Yeah.
And I took a picture the other day. They're all 4 of them at the table. Tina with her Switch, Jess with hers, Lou, and Anna
And
all playing.
they're all building their town.
All building their town.
Did you if you ever get a chance, look up on YouTube the grandma that has she has
I looked up all the craziest towns and shit, so I might have seen it.
Yeah, I mean this lady has
The
years
people go
on her.
crazy. They
Yeah.
go. She's easily had to put in. She got it Christmas Eve because Santa flew over and dropped something on the back porch because I wanted Tina's to be set up
Yeah.
for Christmas Day. You know what I mean? This way we're not breaking our balls trying to get everything done and then getting
Of
to my
course.
mother-in-law's. So with that, when Tina's came, Jess, like I said, had no idea she was getting one.
Yeah.
So Tina's opening hers, so I walk over to Jess's pile. I go, you got to open this now, too. And she's like, "Meh." She opens it. She's like, holy shit, you got me a Switch, too? I was like, yeah, and open this. So she saw she got the game. And she was like, cool. And then, once she got rolling with it, she's like a crackhead with Animal Crossing now.
Yeah.
Whenever she gets a minute, it's, I need to do this, I need to do that.
Yeah.
She loves it. And like I said, I love seeing that because now, for one, there's something they're all doing together. For two, when I'm playing my game, she's playing her game. Neither one of us kind of feel left out. Now, I was playing this game, Immortals Phoenix Rising, which huge recommendation on this game for anyone who's looking for a new game. Fantastic. But I beat it. So now, I'm kind of in between games, and she's still playing, and now she feels bad because I'm not playing anything, and she's on her thing. And I'm like, babe,
Yeah.
you're
Don't
good.
worry.
I'm like, you had 8 years of me playing games, and you sitting there doing nothing.
It's not
We
a big deal.
Yeah, we good. So, but it's just awesome to see her finally get into something, and the fact that she could do it with all the kids too really is pretty awesome too.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah,
I
so-
get a call. I got 2 last week. I was gonna bring this up. I get this text last week,
How many times a show do you think I do that?
and it's I don't even know who it is. I'll be out in Babylon tomorrow night, so I'm like, oh. She's like, yeah. I'm like, what's in Babylon? She's like, a hotel, a motel, and I go, what? So she's like, I said, oh, I live in Jersey now. I come out here every month. I'm like, you have family out here or something? Or you just
Speak
come out
up,
here to hang
speak up.
out? I'm like, what made you think? I don't know who this is. So I go, what made you think you call texting me? She's like, friends and clients. I thought she was just working.
Yeah.
Like working girl or
No, working. I think maybe comes out move. They should transfer out. I'm like, when's the last time I talked to you? I'm trying to figure out who this is.
And she won't
She's
tell
like,
you.
Your number's in my phone from a while back. I'm like, I think when I lived in Islip.
So
She's
you
like, Cash. I said, who is this? She's like, Cash App. I can send you pictures. I said,
What? Madalena said 3 times. 3 times what, Maddie?
she's like, I don't randomly send them out. I'm like, wait, you think I'm gonna fucking Cash App you for? Now it clicks. She's a fucking some girl. She must think. Had the wrong number.
Oh, yeah.
So I said, what makes you think I'm going to ask you for pay you for fucking pictures?
Yeah.
And she was like, you did before. And I go, what?
What?
I never did. I never.
Yeah.
She's like,
She probably seen
thought when-
you probably look desperate, so she
Yo,
probably
how
figured.
bad are your eyes, bro? Look how big his fucking. Turn your phone
no,
around.
I
real
did it.
quick.
I did it on an accident.
His letters are like this fucking
No,
big.
I don't know who the fuck it is. I go, I don't know who the fuck. I go, I don't know who the fuck. I said, I don't know who the fuck. She goes out. You mean? I go, oh wait, call me. Hang out at the hotel. Like, she's a hook. She's a
Yeah.
fucking. She must have got the wrong number.
Yo, you want to hear? You want to hear a story I just heard not too
I'm like,
long
you
ago?
fucking think I'm gonna pay you to fuck? Get the fuck out of
Okay.
here. Like, wait, how much?
Talking about something like that, right? This kid I know, he actually commented on the girl's thing.
Yeah.
Like some kind of some flames or some shit. So this girl, she starts talking to him.
What, on Facebook?
No, on Instagram. Okay, so she starts talking to him, and she does a whole background. She looks into his profile and everything. Sees that he's got a girl and this, that, and the third.
She bribed him.
Yo, she
Blackmailed him, I
got
mean.
conversations out of him, right?
Send him to the
About
girl.
how the guy wants to bang her and shit like that.
Oh,
Now she
no.
goes, oh my God, out of nowhere, she goes, oh my God, you have a girlfriend, you're a cheater. If you don't give me $100,
That's
blah,
great.
blah, blah, I'm going to show her these screenshots. They started doing that to him.
Yo, you
Oh.
know, we remember Marchese the other night was doing it. That kid is friends with him. He was fucking writing on his thing. That's why I was sending you that.
That's crazy,
Oh, I don't even know.
bro. That's fucked.
That's
that
fucking,
shit was funny.
yeah.
People gotta be careful,
Yeah,
man.
people are fucked up, man.
Like people gotta be careful. Like if you're gonna do dirt, bro,
You're
you
gonna-
better be prepared for the repercussions.
It's
Yeah.
it's so hard not to get caught. So why are you in bother?
What do you mean? It's so easy to get
Yeah,
caught.
it's so
That's
easy.
what I
Yeah,
mean.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's not to get
It's
caught.
very
Oh,
easy to get
yeah.
caught. It's
And,
stupid
Dude, you
to
get
do
caught
that
at
shit.
anything.
Yeah. You're going to get
Like my
caught.
thing is, if you're gonna do that shit, just get rid of your girl because obviously you're not really that invested. If you're
Yeah.
willing to step out, you know what I mean. You're
Yeah.
not that invested.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you're
You know
right.
what I mean? Why cause all this drama?
Why,
You know what it
why
is?
just hurt somebody?
Social
Yeah.
social
well, either way,
media.
you might hurt them by breaking up, but
Right.
at least you break
Yeah,
up
but-
and then go fucking.
Yeah, but it's like a comfort. Like, you know,
I
you're gonna
guess.
like
Yo,
you can
social-
play around and go back to later on. Like
it's
that
it's
night.
a small world, but with social media,
It's not
it's
small at
it's an
all.
instant world.
Yeah,
like
bro.
it takes 2 seconds for somebody from California
And
to
there's a
fuck
lot of
you up.
grimy bitches out there.
Oh,
man.
they are
There's a
fucking
lot of
grimy.
grimy bitches out there, and they're all learning these new tricks. Like I've heard of that before.
Yes.
I've heard people get caught out there like that before. That's not the first
They
time I've heard
fish-
that.
They fish for it.
And like guys need to wake up. Stop thinking with your dick. Like stop
yeah.
thinking with your dick. Like
Right.
you really need to do that. Like use your fucking head. There's not only one girl in the world, and if you're gonna ruin your whole shit over thinking you might get a piece of ass, like
Stupid.
then make the move of getting rid of the girl you're with. Like
Yeah.
because you
I
just,
started laughing when I heard that. 'cause
Oh,
I'm
the
like,
guy
what a
deserves it. He
dumbass.
deserves it. Fuck him. He deserves
the guy
it.
probably had kids with the girl. It's whatever.
You know,
that's
it's
that's
stupid.
even the worst part. Like the people that do shit like that with kids,
He,
and they fuck up their whole
wound up,
lives.
he wound up going into the Insta and blocking her from her Insta.
because that's gonna work.
So, but it did, I guess.
Yeah, but like,
so.
just
No,
think
but
about
it
it.
didn't
Anything
because he
you
could
do-
still find the name and then use that name to fish for
Yeah.
other people. And
Yeah.
Anything you do is they just take a snap to the fucking
Yeah.
picture.
You're gonna get caught.
It's easy as just going.
It's like,
now
yo,
I have the
You're
screenshot.
getting caught.
You're getting caught. Bottom line.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I
You
know some dude.
That's why, like, me and Jess, I think, talked about it on Unfiltered Marriage one day. Where like that part of my brain now doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Like, and life is so much easier of like not having to think about
Yeah.
chasing women.
Yeah.
Not having like all of
It
that
sucks.
shit is gone
That
from my
sucks.
brain. And guys, you live with it your whole life.
Yeah, but you're-
and even the people who are married and in relationships, that part still exists.
Yeah.
Like for me. It's gone.
Yeah,
like
you
I,
have to turn
I'm
it
so
off.
happy with where I'm at with me and Jess and like who I have as a partner that it's completely turned off and like now my brain functions in a different way because that takes up such a huge part
Yeah.
of your inside brain, like your
Yeah.
thoughts. You know what I mean? It's
99 problems, but a bitch ain't one.
and when you
You're like respectable too, because like you won't like I wouldn't do it either. I'm not like that either. Like it's like you're not even. Like if you bring up, you don't even bring it up like ex stuff. Like you know what I mean when we talk. But even with like on like Instagram, you're not gonna like a girl's picture.
No,
you're just gonna fuck.
No.
You don't even gotta mean it that way. You just fuck.
No, no.
It's not worth it.
Like I don't even want to be like, oh, that girl's hot,
Right.
or that, because like for one, like. Why would I do that? Like, it's just gonna make her upset, whether she says it or not.
No, yeah.
Like, you're a human being. It's
just
gonna
causes-
bother you.
Yeah.
You look
You
at
know?
another girl, and then you're calling her hot. You never call me. You know, you call her hot, but like you
Yeah.
know, it just opens
No,
a can
but
of worms.
it's just stuff that your chicks shouldn't have to hear. Like,
Yeah.
they shouldn't have to hear, I think, other girls look good or shit like that.
Yeah.
And being in that place, it's such like a relaxed feeling as far as, like, at least that's something I'm not ever
Yeah, it's
in,
not an
in
issue.
the headspace of, because we brought it up when Mark was here, because Mark's a single guy, you know what I mean, and he's still in that mode of I gotta find a chick now, I gotta
Yeah.
court her, I have to
Yeah.
do all this shit, and
Yeah.
you know, and like
It's a lot.
it is,
Dude, it's a
and
lot.
it takes
It's
up
annoying.
And when
It's a
you're
lot of
single. When you're single, tell me, like you, I'm sure you know.
It's hard.
When you're single, it's something that's almost constantly
No,
on
you
your
always
mind.
Have, like now at this point, at this age, they have like a plot in their head that you're ready to fuck them over. Like you go on those things and you go on to like the dating sites and now the pictures and you're like, you know, like it, whatever. You don't even know. Then the girl's like, you talk, you look familiar. Oh, my friend, you liked my friend's picture. Like, how the fuck do I know?
But you know what it is too
You know
on
what
the
I mean?
dating
Like, you already-
sites.
you already
Yeah.
fuck yourself.
Let's say you're actually looking for something like serious, right? The other 99 guys before you
Right.
were just looking to fuck.
Right.
So they fucked it up for you.
Oh, I know.
You get what I'm saying? So that girl's head is all
Yeah,
fucked
babe,
up
what are you
now.
looking for? I said, honestly, I want a relationship, but like, you know, everybody just pure bullshit. So I'll just go anything you want, anything. I don't even. I'm not. Everybody has
No, but
time,
But
if you
John,
Two
honestly,
words.
be honest. Like,
No,
women
I am. I'm
respect that
always
shit.
honest.
No, I know. I'm sure you are. I'm not saying you're not. But for one, they could tell when you're being genuine. You know, people like to believe, you know, they could fool women and shit. And some of them you probably can. But some of them you can't. And if you're genuine and you're honest, they will respect that more than anything.
yeah.
And, you know, you might find something good. You know?
I got nothing to hide. I don't even care.
And you might
like-
not, because there's a lot of fucking shitty
Well, there's a
women
lot
out
of
there.
shitty women
There's
also.
a lot of
But
shitty
that's
girls
the
out
other
there.
thing. Like, you gotta read them as well, and that's the problem. Like a lot of guys, like I said, they think with their dick, and they're so just like amped up, just to, oh, she's talking to me,
Yeah, you know- yeah,
and
you
they
know-
get blinders on of the reality of who the fucking girl is in front of them.
Yeah, you want to know what it's like? All right, you know, like if you talk, say if we're in a room like of like 5 guys, right? And you talk to the different guys, and you're like, oh, that guy's a fucking jerk off. That guy's a fucking idiot liar. This guy's a, you know, women are the same way, but guys don't see that because they're fucking blinded by everything else.
women
they
do
don't
it
see the
also.
jerk off women
Yeah.
that like you would be like, I wouldn't give this fucking woman the time of day if you were just listening to her.
Yeah.
But you're just looking at her body, so you're like, oh, I love her. She's fucking hot. I want to bang her.
Like I'm pretty good at like reading people right off the bat. You know what I mean? Because I don't give people like the chance to like me
Yeah.
first impression.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
the way
yeah,
but I
yeah,
like
yeah.
it like that
Yeah.
because I don't
Well,
want
you
you to
don't
like
like-
me. Like
Yeah.
I feel like the people that need to be liked immediately, like there's something off there also.
Of course.
Like there's something weird there. So like me, I got my wall up. Like I'm not here to be your buddy. And
Yeah.
like Jess's friends, you know, let's go do this. And I'm like, no, I'm not here to make
See,
friends.
me, my
Some of
thing
them-
is, I'm here to be your acquaintance.
yeah, but some of them take offense to it,
You know?
and I'm like, no, dude. Like, we had to talk to one of her friends, not talk to him, but like, kind of make him understand that, like, I say it in a way like I'm not trying to be a dick, like I'm not here to make new friends, but like, I'm also not here to play buddy right off the bat because I don't know you, you don't know me, and I'm not gonna pretend just because our wives are friends
Yeah.
that me and you should now be friends. Like with anything, let's get to see if we actually know each other and like each other to hang out. Like I don't want to hang out and be
also
forced to
happens
hang out.
is,
Yeah.
I hate when I'm
you
forced
waste
to
your
hang
fucking
out. Fuck
time,
that.
because I would never used to want to hang out with anybody that wasn't like an established couple. Because it would be fucking like you just hang out with somebody that
Random
break up and then
dude,
it's
yeah.
fucking weird.
But then that person also tries to fuck up your shit
Yeah, yeah.
because now they're unhappy
Yeah.
and they're like, "Fuck it, everyone needs to be unhappy," you know. But I have a great judge of like, nah, this guy's a douche.
You wanna
Like,
meet
fuck
my
this guy.
boyfriend?
Like,
Like, my boyfriend
how
is
many
like,
times she's brought someone over? One of her friends just recently got divorced. The first time I met her ex-husband, I was like, this guy's a jerk off. Immediately, I was like, I don't like that guy. He's a fucking jerk off. He's one of these fucking guys who thinks of who the fuck he is, you know?
Yeah.
And immediately, and then years of bad shit going on with her friend, and then they finally recently got divorced, and I was like, I told you. I fucking told you.
fucked
I did.
up.
It's the same thing. I went to a party and they were at a table, and the girl was like 23 and it was a boyfriend, and they're like, you could feel like he was just bossing her, like, I don't want, you're not drinking.
But there's
You're not
also,
drinking.
like, this
And I
way
go, that's
that's-
a dick.
yeah.
She's 22 years old. I'm saying in my head, she's 22 years old.
Yeah,
He's telling you can't drink because you don't want to be out of control. That's what you want.
Yeah, 22 years old.
No,
They're gonna
no,
be
because
they're
you
gonna
don't know
be
what
too.
she's like when she's drunk.
So-
though, to be fair.
Yeah, but he was like
to be
watching
fair.
it. He's like, I'm not gonna.
Like that's a sticky situation because I don't like the bossy guy. I understand
But
what
he's
you're
at a table
saying.
with 40-year-olds.
Yeah.
Like, and he's like, you got to find someone else to go home. I'll drive you home. And I'm like, I'll fucking take her home. Fuck, she's hot.
I'll take him and fuck her.
Yeah, man. Then they leave.
John.
One of my friend's wife's like, he's really good for her. I go, no, that was
Yeah,
horrible. I
no.
said, that's probably gonna last another month. And I swear to God, I go, is she still with a boyfriend? They're like, no, they broke up. And I said, I could have called that. Like,
Yeah.
he's not gonna tell you what to do. He's gonna do opposite.
The
Of
worst
course.
guy's that
Anything
alpha
worse.
male guy, like that man's guy. Like you know who the guys I'm talking
He
about.
drives a Stang.
Well, probably, but you know the guy I'm talking about. Like he feels like he's above his wife, or you know what I'm saying, or like he's above other people. Like, and you look at this guy, and 9 out of 10 times the guy's a complete fucking jerk off, and
Usually.
has no reason to think any of this.
No.
But they walk around with this fucking asshole fucking cockiness, where you're like, who the fuck do you think you are? Like,
Where are your merits that you walk around like that?
people can't stand to be around you, but you think who the fuck you are. You know what I mean?
Fuck
I
you,
see it
guy.
all the time.
Just like saying to his face, fuck you, guy.
Like I could
Fuck
be
yourself.
the nicest, like, good person to be around once I'm in that
Yeah.
space
Comfort
with you.
zone.
Like you know, like when I'm with you guys, there's no ever time where I've had an argument with Richie. There's no ever time where I've had because it's like there's no reason to. Like, we're boys, and that's it. You know, you think how you think, I think how I think, and if we disagree, whatever.
Yeah.
But there's no reason to be like, fuck that guy. He's a fucking asshole. And me and Richie, for one, I don't think there's ever been even a disagreement. Like, we tend to agree pretty much on almost everything for the most part.
Yeah.
I get a call the other day, another Christmas call.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to my cousin in since my mother died. It was like a whole thing.
Yeah.
So for like a while, I've been going, maybe I should just text them because I'm getting older. Someone's gonna die or something. So I want to
Yeah.
get out of nowhere. The next day, I get a fucking text. Yo, it's cousin John. Just want you to say hi. You want to give me a call? I'll give you I have his number. So he texts me the number. He
Were you
inboxed
guys
me the
close
number.
before?
Well, he lives in Florida. He's older. But
No,
yeah, he's my godfather. You know.
Oh, dude, all right.
No,
yeah.
it was a bad.
No, I
it was a
understand,
bad-
but-
I'll go into
but
it. I
that's
don't even
family,
care.
though,
He was
bro.
trying to steal jewelry out of my grandmother was dying. He was claiming all the. He wanted me to steal stuff out of the house and give it to him.
Yeah.
Tell that I wanted it.
Yeah.
And then when my mother was dying, he got.
Yeah, that's
he
kinda
went.
slimy.
He was scummy.
Yeah.
When my mother was dying, he was coming to see her, and then he wanted me to steal stuff, and I said, "I'm not."
From your
I'm not-
mother?
Steal they had old stuff from my grandmother. He wanted it. I don't
Yeah.
even know what's in the house. I'm not that type of person.
Yeah.
I said, I don't even know what the fuck's in the house, dude. My mother's dying. I really don't care.
Yeah.
Like, honestly.
Yeah, like my head's not on what
yeah,
I'm
and then
getting.
he started
you
calling
know,
me.
it's what
he
I'm
started-
losing.
He called me all. He's calling me names. Had a blowout.
Really?
Blamed me for my grandmother dying. Which
How
sucks.
long ago was this? Your
My
mother's been
mother
gone
must
how
be dead
long?
For 10 years, I'm sure.
All right.
So whatever. So now I haven't heard from him. So now I get a phone call. I call him. I'm like, "What's up?" He's talking. Whatever. He's like, how are you? I said, "I'm good." You know. I said, "How are you?" And he's like, "I'm all right. I got stage 4 cancer and shit."
Oh,
and
man.
I'm like, "Oh my
Into the
God."
mic, come on.
I'm like froze up. My
That's
hands are
crazy.
shaking.
Yeah,
and
that
I
sucks.
started crying. I mean,
Yeah, what else can
still
you
my
say? Yeah.
family, you
Yeah,
know. I'm
yeah.
not but I'm like, all right, now I have now. But he reached out, and then
See, when it comes to family, I feel like there's almost nothing that's unforgivable.
I know that's what I always say.
Like you can beef and that's fine that you guys didn't talk, but once the wall's broken down and it's like, all right, you can immediately get right back into where you were. You know what I mean? And with friends, there's certain friends you could be that way with, but they're very far and few. You
Yeah.
know, I'm sure me and you had a blowout. You know, eventually we'd be like, that was stupid. Let's get
Yeah.
over it and move on.
You would hope, yeah.
Yeah, I would hope.
Of
You know,
course.
but I feel like we're close enough where we wouldn't really let much come
No.
between our friendship. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, it would
we
really have to be something.
We sift through a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But whatever. Who cares? It
Yeah,
is what
and
it
even
is.
when there is moments, we're not the type to just be like, all right, let's just pretend that. We'll be like, that was stupid. We'll talk about whatever
Right.
happened. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
put it to
typically-
rest.
Yeah, we'll put it to rest because you don't
But
want that.
something like that is a little more, that's...
but-
It is. It's slimy, but that's
remember-
family though.
Yeah.
Like, family is.
I said I have to just bury it because it was.
What else are you going to do? He was probably young and stupid.
No,
He-
he's 60 years old.
What?
Young. He's not young.
I don't know how old was he when it happened.
She's 60. My mother died 10. Probably 50.
Yeah.
Like,
So
you
what?
know,
What was his? Did he talk about it?
No, he made like nothing even.
Okay.
Because you know
I
what
don't
though,
really
it's
wanna
probably
talk about
better.
it.
It's better off not
No,
to at that
because-
point because it'll just bring up
Dude,
more like
Yeah.
memories of
My
bad
was, I
shit.
said, cousin John's coming, and she was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, happy." Then I had to go. She's like, "What's the and again, like the next day, is he coming? He's supposed to come the next day." So I'm
Yeah.
like, "Yeah." I said, "He's not coming." And she's like, "Why?" And I'm like, "He's just not coming."
What'd
She's
your
like,
mother
"What
pass
happened?"
from? And you,
Ovarian cancer.
it was cancer, so it was like a long, drawn out thing. All right.
And then I'm going, "He's not coming." And she's like, "Why? Something happened?" I said, "No." She's like, "Tell me what happened." I said, and I had to tell her, like, and
Yeah.
then she's crying. She's like, "Fuck him." And I said, "All right, like, whatever."
And at that point, you're like, I'm on mom's side. Fuck that.
it was
yeah,
on
fuck
my
him
mom's
then,
side
yeah.
anyway.
No, but what I mean is like once you hear mom say fuck him, then
Yeah,
you're like, yeah,
I didn't
fuck
feel
him.
bad telling
Yeah,
her,
but you
'cause I
have
was
to
happy
fuck-
that he
Yeah.
was coming to see her,
Yeah.
before.
Because I'm sure in your head when he was doing that shit, you're like, this guy's
No,
kind
he
of
crossed the line. He told
you
me,
know.
"You killed Grandma."
You?
I didn't kill my grandmother. What happened was she took the garbage out one. That's not why she died.
Yeah.
She took the garbage out one day. I wasn't home.
Yeah.
So she took it out, like, because she can't. Want me to tell her not to take it out? She took it out and fell and like busted her face. She said she fell in the house, but she didn't because my neighbor said I found her on
Yeah.
her floor. So he's saying it was my fault because I didn't take the garbage. I wasn't even home.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, and that was it. He crossed the line. That was
Yeah,
it. I was
that's
like,
fucked
fucking,
up to
I
put
hung
that
the
on
phone,
you,
I
bro,
fucking I
like-
said, "No, because I'm gonna fucking."
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, you don't
Don't
put that
fucking
ever
cross that
on
line,
somebody.
my
Like,
grandmother.
unless you're legit responsible, you know what I mean? But to sit there and like, no, she slipped and fell. It has nothing to do with you. You know, whether grandmothers are stubborn. Like my mother's the same way. She's now, 72. She's about to be 73, and I'm like, Ma, you can't be doing this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this. I had to have a talk with her the other day because she was talking about driving, one of my kids to wherever. And I said to her, I go, I got to be totally honest with you, Mom. I'm not really comfortable with my kids in the car with you anymore. Like, you're 73. You get hit with vertigo every now and then. Like, I don't need, no offense, but, I don't want my kid in the car and you have a bout of vertigo and something fucking happens.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't really want you driving unless you really need to be perfectly honest with
Yeah.
you. Like,
That would she feel horrible.
and like, I feel bad saying it because, my mother, like, you've seen it. She
Yeah.
doesn't look and
No.
act 73
Yeah.
at
No.
all. Like,
At
my
all.
mother's very fucking spry and, like,
Yeah.
so, like,
I didn't
I-
think she was that old.
I didn't
no
think
one
so.
does.
I mean,
No
I
one
didn't
does.
think so either.
That, like, you would look at her and think she's in her 60s. You wouldn't think she's
Maybe early
Yeah.
60s.
because
maybe?
again, she's very like she's not like a thin like in
No,
shape
but
woman,
she's-
but she's always active. She's
Yeah, she's
smart.
there.
She's quick. You know what I mean? She's not an old lady.
Yeah.
By any means of the fucking
Yeah,
the term.
But if something like that happens, that'd be horrible.
But for me, like I have to remember, no, even though she is the way she is, you still are 73, and like
Yeah.
that can start breaking down, like that, you're fine and totally perfect right now, but literally in a week, that whole shit can change when you're that age. Like it could happen almost overnight.
Well, their
Yeah.
senses are so slower.
Yeah.
And their sight. I mean, my sight sucks.
And the fact that she gets vertigo, she's like, well, it's really only at night. I'm like, yeah, but you never know.
Yeah.
I'm like, so honestly, like, again, I feel terrible saying this,
Ugh.
but, my kid's safety comes first than your feelings. You know what I mean? And to even say that, like, kind of fucking rip my heart out. And it also makes me think, wow, my mother's 70 fucking
Well,
three.
right.
Like, you
And I'm
know.
sure that's in her thing, too. Like, she's probably like, fuck, I'm old. I can't do this. It's like,
No, my mother doesn't think that way. She doesn't.
it's like imagine saying that's like your dad. Like, they're like totally like.
Oh
big
man,
balls.
no, I don't want to do
I
that.
don't want to like right here. I'm like,
That's
right here
how
with
it picks up, dude. Right there. It doesn't pick up on the side.
he's
like-
charging it.
But that's literally you can't hear you.
I remember when I
talk on the
told my
side.
grand we had to take the car because my grandmother couldn't drive anymore. She got into an accident. I go, what happened?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
And she's like, "No, I'm fine, right?" And it probably
No, she went to the hospital.
No, I mean like to drive.
yeah,
That's what
she
I'm saying.
Went to the
Yeah.
hospital, and she's like, I go, where are you? Because I lived at the house.
Yeah.
She's like, is your mother home? And I said, it's like 8:00 at night. Yeah, she's home. So he goes, where? I go, where the fuck are you? She's like, I'm in Stony Brook. Can you come get me without her knowing? I said, what the fuck? How am I supposed to do that?
Yeah.
How am I supposed to hide that you literally just got into an accident with your car? Then the car's wrecked.
Oh my
How'd you
God.
get into an accident? I don't even know. And I said, okay, you got to let my. Then my mother came. We got to take the license. But that was the thing. Like,
It's the worst though
taking your
because
life away.
But and it's also like for them, it's a reminder of you're really old. Like
Yeah.
like you're old to the point where like now you got to stop doing certain things. Like my grandmother, my mother's mother, was a lot like mine. Like she was, a single lady, took care of her kids, but was a fucking gangster, like an old school Italian fucking lady. And from the day she pretty much died, every winter, right after Christmas, her sister, and probably one other lady would drive from New York to Florida every fucking until she was like 75 years old. She would do this, you know. And again, she would drive me all over town too. When I didn't have a ride when I was a kid, before I drove or my friends drove, hey Nan, can you come pick me up and take me here? And no problems ever. Never even had an accident as far as I can remember. My grandmother and my mother's the exact same way as my nanny. But it's just now that I'm the son looking out, you know what I mean? Like now
kids.
I'm in the mode of like, no, I got to look out for your best interest because you're a stubborn old Italian woman who thinks you're going to still be able to do the shit you can do.
Yeah, not at the risk of your children.
Yeah.
One day I was on Porsche Road, and like by Jack's, it's Holbrook Road. You know Holbrook Road?
Yeah.
So she I was way in back of her. I didn't know it was her. She goes in there, the light stops. She's in the middle of the road. She
Just
didn't know.
stopped in the middle of the road.
Yeah,
You're
people are going crazy.
I'm
like,
like, I
what the
see
fuck?
you. You don't know what the fuck
Me
you're
and my
doing
friend
out
are in the
there.
car. He's like, I go, what the fuck? And I look, and he goes, is that your grandmother? And I
Oh
said,
my God.
holy shit. So I run out. I go, just turn. I'll stop. Just turn. That was it. Like that was.
You're embarrassing me, Grandma.
No,
The
she
worst
got
thing
killed.
is like as a man getting older and that
Oh,
shit happens.
yeah.
Like,
Man, it's like-
how old's your dad now?
67.
Not to say your dad's in this position at all.
67,
but
68.
Eventually, he's
I
gonna
know.
get there where you're gonna have to go, Dad. You gotta fucking stop doing
Yeah,
whatever, and he's
I
gonna be
know.
like, "Fuck you!" Like your dad
Yeah.
is gonna be like, "Fuck you,"
Yeah.
and you're gonna have to like really fucking go at him and be like, "No, you don't understand. You're gonna fucking kill yourself, you fucking idiot."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like,
They're getting old now. It's scary.
it is.
All right, I
Your
don't
dad's
wanna talk about it.
67. Holy shit.
Yeah,
he
that's
looks
scary.
younger than that too. I wouldn't have thought.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. All right, what do
Yeah.
you got on the list here?
I actually do have a thing or two that
What do
we
you got?
can get to.
Yeah, go on it.
Let's see. We haven't really gone to the list in forever.
Dude,
you
what
know?
about Tyson and fucking when Tyson tells the guy he didn't get his ass kicked right in front of him?
Which guy?
Jake Paul, whatever the fuck.
Oh, Jake Paul.
Oh, yeah. What?
See that? That shit was funny.
I do have this. This
The
address.
movie preview. Do you ever see the movie preview for Nobody?
Oh, it looks fucking awesome. Bob
Right?
Odenkirk.
Yo,
it's
what
like
the
John
fuck?
Wick, but a dad.
Yes.
Yeah, dude, that looks fucking. I posted it in the group for anyone who wants to go see it.
Nobody. Go see the preview for Nobody. What a
Yeah.
fucking
Dude,
preview.
that fucking looks awesome. Cobra Kai this week. Don't forget, January 1st.
Is it coming on?
Yeah, Friday. Friday it starts back
Lovely.
up. So
Lovely.
we got that to look forward to. But I did want to talk about this, and this is to the parents out there on social media. I know you think your kid can do everything awesome, and like you post their artwork on
Oh,
social
God.
media,
How
and like
annoying
you're
is
so
that?
proud of it.
Uh-huh.
But let me tell you,
It's
most of you people, your kids suck at what they do. And like the fact that you post it online and then everyone has to lie to you,
Yeah.
like open your eyes. Like I love my kids, but like I look at some of the things they do and I go, that's not really that good.
They're not going to get painted when
what
they get
about
older.
people that put pictures up? And I'm totally 100%. I say that every time.
And they put
There's
them
a
up.
certain-
Honestly, we might be on the same wavelength here. After the show, you say who you're thinking of and I'll say who I'm thinking of. Okay?
Okay.
But like I'll sit there and I go, like that's not good.
Well, even the test, like people put.
And they put up like a C+ or like a B. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's not a great grade.
What he probably
Yeah.
like he or she probably got like fucking 50 Fs, and everyone goes up. At least say you got an F.
But you're celebrating your kid's mediocrity, and then you have people lying to you underneath, and those people are just as bad too. Like I won't comment, I won't like. I'll look at it and go, no, that doesn't deserve anything. Like that's garbage.
Stop giving away free fucking likes.
Dude, I hate.
No giving away free
I-
likes.
But that's my point is to the people out there, stop supporting mediocrity. Like let them know, no one liked this, so obviously my kid sucks at this.
yeah,
Like,
do not
Right,
heart
that
it.
shit sucks.
Yeah, but like I see people there and they post things, and I'm like, I would never post something like that if my kid did it.
I wouldn't
like,
post any
Yeah.
of my kid shit.
Like Anna's
ever.
stuff.
Yeah.
Anna is amazingly good at drawing. Like Anna's a sick fucking artist. Like she is legit an artist.
Yeah.
Her shit, I'm like proud to post. I'm like, holy shit, look at this. My fucking daughter drew
Yeah.
this.
Because it's exceptional. No
Because
no
it
matter
des-
who was.
Yeah, it deserves to be posted. Like she's got a piece in Jess's salon that it's two little canvases, and one is like a head and the other part's the body, and it's like severed, and
Yeah.
but they go together, and like I look at that and go, that's like legitimate art.
Yeah.
Like someone might actually look at that and go, I'd like to buy that piece.
Yeah.
That's how good Anna is at art. Now, Valentina, she's 5. When she draws things, 100% of the time, we all just have to go, that's great, honey, knowing it sucks.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not being mean. You know, she's a 5-year-old. It sucks because
But
she's 5.
You'll call it as you see it.
Yeah, but in my head, I'm going, yeah, it's not, you know.
She's 5.
It's a 5-year-old did it, you know. I'm not going to post it online and be like, look how amazing.
Yeah.
My daughter is at drawing it. No,
Yeah.
because now I'm just fishing for people to be like, wow, that's great. And
Yeah.
like, you need that fucking, that small part of your life needs that fucking, that acceptance of people
Yeah.
to like be like,
Yeah.
yeah, that is great.
Because I think they don't think, because they probably do a sucky fucking job in their life being a parent. Really. And they probably want to, like,
I don't know.
make like they're
They're
doing
just-
a great thing.
they're
It's like
just-
somebody's marriage. I hate when people start dating and they say, I love you. Then
Well,
they put up a
people
thing,
get addicted-
tagging a dude in there. He's not even fucking even responding. Like, get a fucking life.
Yeah, but
I don't
people
want to be
get
on Facebook
people get
with a girl
addicted
constantly.
to being. People get addicted to wanting to be noticed.
To
on-
get the likes, to
on-
get the comments.
Yeah, on social
they
media.
love that. That's like
They
a big
want
part of their
that.
life.
I work today.
They want that.
Like,
they
oh,
want.
so
They
does
want
everybody
people
else.
to
Like,
give
you know,
them
I drove
advice.
to work today. You know that shit?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you did? You worked? That you have a fucking job. You picked that job. How? What do you want? A fucking cookie? Because you had to go to work?
It's like the people who put
12,
up those
14
poor me
hours?
posts who, like, you know, will post something knowing people will be like, are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
like, you know, is everything all right?
It is
Or-
right.
Yeah. Those people, it's the same thing when people are like, oh, 14-hour day, I'm dead tired.
Yeah.
And then, like, what are people supposed to, yeah, all right, you worked.
Go to
Yeah.
bed, asshole.
Yeah,
Everybody works.
there's-
Like,
there's
no,
a-
it's not impressive that you worked today. Good
you
for
have
you.
you have the
Put a little
It's so
bit of-
funny when you look at people and they post and you'll see like the girl that's always looking for a man.
Yeah.
You'll see like
Right, she writes up
the guy that
quotes.
never has a job
Yep.
that fucking always asking
Anybody
people for
have
money.
A job?
Yeah.
Anybody know these somebody needs work? Or the girl just write these nice quotes, and you know she's fucking miserable and wants a
Oh
boyfriend.
my
Oh
god.
yeah. It's so
You
weird
alone ain't
what
that bad.
social media has done to people. Like I almost never post anything in my personal life unless it's
Hell,
my
yeah, I don't
anniversary
either.
or like my kid's birthday.
Yeah.
And even my kids, they're not public at all. They're on my Instagram, which
John
is private.
posts stuff to make people laugh, which
Yeah.
is good. I post my business stuff
Me,
to get.
I usually
you know.
repost something I find interesting or like a movie trailer, or every now and then I'll have a random thought and I'll ask, you know, like do like a poll type thing or shit like that. But these people who want to have their lives fully on view,
Yeah,
it,
fuck
like
you.
I look at that and go, you shallow, empty motherfucker. Like
Yeah.
Rue TV unfriended me the other day and blocked me on literally everything.
Why?
Because he put a post up on Twitter where he writes, you know, the people who only post their kids, how empty are your lives that you only post your kids and this, that, and the other thing. And it's like, well, that's kind of like a dick thing to say. Like, I get that. Like the people who want to like post pictures of their kids and stuff like that. Great.
Does he have
you know,
kids, this guy?
no, he doesn't.
Yeah, because a lot
But
of people
hold
with
on,
family don't live
I'm
out
going
here.
with I'm going somewhere with this, right? So he puts that up, and like I kind of agree. Like you know, you're constantly putting your kids up. All right, you know, whatever. It's not for me, but I understand it. Like I'm proud of my kids. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like they're proud of their kids. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But he constantly posts pictures of his fucking dog or cat. You know, and I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you're that guy. So underneath it, you know, I write, you should add people who only post their pets on that also.
Yeah.
So he writes me back, blocked, and then literally blocked
Okay,
me
dude.
on everything. So I'm like, wait a second. So you're gonna sit there and shit on people who are proud of their kids and who want to post their kids and maybe only post shit with their kids. But the second I call you out for being that pet person,
Yeah.
now I get blocked and you act like I'm the bad guy. You're sitting here shitting on real people's children, and you're one of those people who think your dog is your kid. Like
Well, that's what you probably can't have kids.
like you have a dog,
These
you love
pets
your
are-
dog.
Yeah, I put
but,
pictures up. I put pictures of my niece.
but you never sit there and go, "That's my kid." Like you know the
No.
people who act like
Every
they're
day, no.
legit, their children,
No.
their pets. Like fuck off with that shit. Like
I don't need to prove I love my dog.
my
to
kids
anybody
aren't
who-
replaceable. If my kid dies, I can't go to the store and get another one. All right? Your fucking puppy, your cat, as much attachment as you have to that fucking animal, they're replaceable. And you'll get over their death in time. You will never get over a child's
No,
death,
yeah,
ever.
no,
so
it's
don't
different.
sit there and act
Like your freaking pet is just as important as somebody's
I'm,
kid. It's
I'm
not.
like, I got annoyed with it though, because I'm like, dude, where the fuck do you get off? Like, you're not a parent. You don't understand that bond with your kids.
Yeah.
So, like, for you to sit there and attack every parent who's proud of their child, and maybe that is all they post, but so what? Then don't follow them.
No,
But you sit there and constantly post your fucking dog and cat.
Yeah, there's
So,
no-
did
what's
you
the
hear what I
difference?
said, what I wrote underneath them? I wrote, add people who only post their pets to that, to underneath his tweet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he wrote me back, blocked, and then literally blocked me
Oh
on
my
everything.
God,
and I'm
I'm
like,
so
you little
upset.
bitch. I'm like, first of all, you're going to sit there and shit on people who post their kids, but then you're going to actually block me and act like a little cunt because I made a joke. Like, I was joking. I wasn't
Yeah.
really like
What,
being...
what did you? What was your remark?
I wrote, also in your tweet, add people who only post their pets.
Some people
okay.
honestly
I mean?
get totally out of hand with the kids.
Because he's one of those people, though, that, like, probably 8 out of 10 of his posts has something to do with his dog or cat.
It's like
You
every
know?
I think maybe I'm wrong, but even people opening their gifts, I don't need to see your kid open their gifts.
Yeah, I hear you.
I took one
Hanukkah,
picture.
it's
Something's
gonna be
something's a
expensive
better left
because it's
to the
bragging.
family.
I
Oh, a
took
new
one
cell
picture
phone.
and added and posted one picture. Every year I only post one picture, and it's right when my kids first sit down. And I take a picture of all 3 of them, and I post it, and it's something like "It begins," or this is the best part of being a
Yeah.
mom and dad, and that's it. I leave it there. I don't show what my kids got because some kids don't get really anything,
Well,
and
that's right. That's
and then you're making parents feel bad
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's like, wow, look, they can do for their kids. I can.
Right.
It's like people don't need that shit, especially on Christmas. So I take the one shot. I really don't even have the gifts in the shot. You know what I mean? It's usually just the kids,
Yeah.
and it's just a quick. This is what it's all
It's
about.
a quick
type
once
thing.
over.
Yeah.
It's not looking
I
my
think
fucking
a lot
whole
of people
life.
like to just brag. They'll think they're bragging.
Yeah.
They look like assholes doing
Yeah.
shit.
Well, they only post all the good shit
They'll
of
be
their
like
lives.
somebody I might think she's always got to get a ring in there and like the car, which you probably don't even own,
Yeah.
or the house. It's not even hers.
Yeah. Yeah. Like Jess got a lot of nice stuff this Christmas. She didn't post one thing.
No.
Because she's not that type of person.
No.
Like, look what my husband
It's
got
more
me.
respectable.
Like
Yeah.
she did it with the engagement ring, and because
Yeah, but
you know,
that's
but
you
that's
know,
different. You know what I mean?
engagement
And when you get engaged, I get it. And every now and then she'll
You grow
say
past
something
it,
little,
though. I mean,
but it's
whatever.
not constant, and it's not like jammed down your throat because she's not
That's
this.
annoying. Nobody wants to see that.
But she's
shit.
not.
No one's business.
She's not a
You know that.
materialistic person either, and that's one of the best things about her is that she's not one of these girls that wants. So like for me, I'm like she doesn't want, but I like to give. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it works out either way for her.
What?
Watch your phone. It works out either way for her, but she's never like, I want this bag or I want these shoes or I want this. Never once have I ever heard her say, I want anything,
Yeah.
to be perfectly honest with you. And I love spoiling her just for that fact alone. Like, either
Of
way, I
course.
would because it's my wife and
Of
I love her
course.
and that's just who I am. But
Of course, but when they
it's
don't-
even better.
Yeah, when they
because
don't
she's
ask,
not like
you know,
that.
when they don't ask, it is, it makes it more gratifying.
Like, I got
you
her
know?
a beautiful bracelet this year, right? Diamond bracelet, tennis bracelet.
Yeah.
She doesn't walk around going, hey, look what Rocky... At Christmas, she didn't, like, maybe to her mother, she'd be like, oh, look, Rocky got me this. And she's proud of what she got. It's not a matter of that. It's just she's not a flashy fucking person. Like,
You know when people get a new car and they put up like pictures of their new car?
yeah.
I got a car and I never said anything, and then people would go like, I would see him and go, "Is that your car?" I go, "Yeah, I got a new car."
Well, I posted when I
Why
got a new
would
car.
Yeah, but I mean, they're like,
It was my first new car, though. Like, legit
there's
new car
I was
ever.
like,
So.
well, no, I don't really. And they're like, "Why wouldn't you tell me?" I'm like, "Why would I have to tell anybody?" I got a new
Everybody's trying to be like, oh, I don't post too much. I don't post too much. I promise.
No, and I'm not trying to put anyone down
No,
for
it
anything
goes
like
from-
that,
it
but
goes
it's
from
what...
Facebook, then it goes to Instagram. It's the same exact post, and you got to like look at it. There's people on my thing that literally takes pictures of their kids all day, and I know for a fact I would fucking flip out if my mother was doing it all day.
Well, that's
Right.
the thing. Like, I don't like putting my kids in the public eye like that. That's why
Me
the only
neither.
place I
I
post
never do it.
is on Instagram, and it's a private account, so
Yeah.
it's only people that I legitimately know looking at my kids that actually want to see my
I
kids.
have a girl that's on there that the kid's in a doctor's office with a mask on, and he's like, she's taking pictures of him. If I would have seen that, and if I was married to that, and I went home, I would have fucking lost my mind. Why would you have to post that? The
Wait, what
kid's
did you do? Post what?
He put pictures when a kid goes to the doctor and he's all hooked up to stuff.
Yeah.
He's taking pictures of it.
No.
I swear to God.
The
Like,
fuck?
both of us, both me and Jess, you look at her Instagram too, and hers is public. There's almost no pictures of our kids because
No.
we just don't think it's right to have your kids out there.
Like, you
Like,
put a picture
No.
up once in a while.
It's
and that's
weird.
it.
No.
yeah, like once in a while, like on their birthday, like I'll post a picture of my kid on their birthday
Yeah.
and go, wow,
I
they're
don't,
11.
yeah, but I don't even like the kid on the freaking social media.
I told you.
I
One
hate.
time I had a picture of I put a picture of my niece, me and my niece. So I put it up. It's some guy.
Yeah, but I'm
I
sure
wouldn't-
your niece has her own social
Yeah, she has
media
an
at this
Instagram,
point.
but
So,
she puts nothing up.
but that's what I'm saying. So it's not like that's different because like Anna, like I'll put her on there because she has her own anyway.
Yeah.
She's an adult. You
Yeah,
know what I
she's
mean?
21
Like
years
I'm not
old.
sitting there putting my 5-year-old kid though constantly on
Dude, a
there.
guy
Yeah.
kept
Like,
inboxing me saying she's beautiful, and I said, "Bro, I don't even know who
What
the
the
fuck you
fuck?
are." He was in a group, and I must have friended him friend request.
Yeah.
I said, "Bro, how many times are you gonna tell me that? It's a little weird." I said, and then I was like, "I'm looking now. I'm like searching. Where the fuck does this guy live?"
Yeah.
And I said, "Bro, like one more time," and I know exactly where he lived in, like Center Reach.
Yeah, see,
I
I've
don't know
never
if he was
gotten-
trying. You take things
Yeah.
the wrong way. You don't know if. It's
Yeah, you don't know
fucking,
what the
like,
no,
fuck.
but you
serious.
have every right to be like. For one,
beautiful.
she's what 15.
No, she was younger at that
Yeah,
point.
no, that's
Fuck.
weird.
And he's
That's weird.
And he's like writing hearts on the picture.
Oh, my
Like,
God,
flat,
what the
you know I
fuck?
mean? Like,
Yeah.
putting a heart emoji or
Yeah,
some
no,
shit.
that's
And I
just
go,
fucking
yo,
weird.
now he's inboxing me?
Yeah,
That's fucking weird.
it is weird.
Yeah, no, that's
Maybe
fucked
know
up.
we're
Like,
protected, but fuck that.
but see,
Yeah.
that's why
No,
I
it is
like
weird.
keeping my shit private because when I post pictures of me and Anna, it's usually like we went to the movie together. You know what I mean? So we're horror homies. We always go see a horror movie together. It's kind of our thing.
Yeah.
I've never once had anyone be a creep. Never once had anyone be like, man, dude. Like it's always just, hey, great picture of you guys. You know, da 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 da.
That's fucking disturbing.
yeah, but dude, you know what? How many pictures do you have of you and your mother when you were a kid?
Not many.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Like, so that's why I honestly always take pictures with her because I don't really have pictures. And when I'm gone, at least she has pictures or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I
also
don't even
now,
have a picture of my. I don't really.
but
think
now
I have
it's a
maybe
lot
3.
easier for us too. Back then we had to actually own a camera, get
Yeah.
the film, get it developed.
Yeah.
Like it was a pain in the ass.
We
to
got
get
yeah,
pictures
you had to
back
fucking
in
keep the
day.
Polaroid not dry.
Yeah,
You couldn't
dude.
wet it.
That's why, like,
Fucking-
I have books of me when I was a kid, you know, but it's one book. Like, if we were to make books of the pictures we have our kids
Oh,
today, we'd
forget
have
about
it'd
it.
be like an encyclopedia set. It'd be
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I'll never forget the guy when I told you that story in the mall, and he must have knew my sister. And
Okay.
He knew, because my sister.
Go ahead, say it real quick.
The guy was like, I told you, I don't know. He kept on going, I know you. And I'm sitting next to my niece, and I'm like, who's this guy talking to? And she's like looking, and he's talking to her. He's looking right at her.
Yeah.
He's like an older guy. So I'm going, and I like freeze up for a second. I'm not saying anything, and I'm just like staring at him. He just kept on saying, come here. And I just said, and then I decided, I said, fuck this. And I like took like a step, and she got in front of me, and she's like, don't kill him. And I said, what? I said, who the fuck? I said, who is that? And she's like, oh, you know his mom. I said, why wouldn't you tell me that?
Oh.
I know.
Hey, Doug
Jesus
Fox,
Christ.
I got 3 cats, bro. You saying I'm sensitive? You know why I like cats? Here's why I like cats. For one, they're very low maintenance. They're easy to take care of.
Very easy.
For 2, they're not stupid like dogs. And all you dog people that love your fucking dog and they're a part of the family, fuck that, because your dog is a retard, okay? At the end of the day, your dog is an idiot. It's a stupid, dumb animal that if I picked my nose and put it in front of it, it would lick it up. It eats its own shit. And if I was to rob your house, all I would have to do is drop a piece of meat and it would be completely distracted as I fucking murder all of you and rob your house. Like, I'm not saying dogs are the worst.
And the
because-
cat would do what?
No, nothing. but my point is, I don't sit there and act like the cats are like better than dogs or
Yeah,
dogs.
yeah, yeah.
You
It's
like what
just-
you like.
But there's people out there that like fucking cats. Da, da, da. It's like, dude, you like what you like. I like what I like, and I'm gonna get a dog eventually. It's just that you got to train them, and you got to. A lot of people don't take care of their dogs the right way. That's what turned me off on dogs. I would go in someone's house and the
'cause
fucking
you gotta
dogs
you gotta
jumping
walk
on
them and
me.
stuff, you know?
That's the only thing
I
he
hate
does
it.
that
I hate it. And I would be like, dude, train your fucking dog. Or like you'd be like, get away from me. And they don't. And they just, even when the owner is like, hey, come here, and the dog just looks like an idiot and doesn't listen at all. People who didn't train and take care of their dogs made me really not like dogs.
Yeah, dogs are tough.
I think I'm just allergic to them. I like those bald cats.
And here's the thing about cats.
Those are cool.
Cats,
They get testicles.
they're not loyal to a fault. And what I mean by that is a dog will like anybody who walks in the room, no matter who it is. If it's a good dog, you know,
Yeah.
mean dogs, I'm not
Yeah.
talking about them. If it's a normal house dog, a stranger can walk in the house and that dog will be like, yay, look, a new person.
Yeah. Hey.
Cats, nah, you gotta earn that shit.
Yeah.
My cat Banksy, nobody can go near that cat except me, my wife, Lewis kinda now, and Valentina.
Sometimes.
Anybody else, Banksy's like, get the fuck out of here, and lets you know, no, stay the fuck away from me. Richie's wife tried to pick her up one day, and she's like, no, cats love me. Banksy swatted the shit out of her and
Yeah.
fucking jumped out of her fucking
That's
arms.
why
Yeah.
I don't not like cats, But I had like bad experience. Like I'll never forget that happened to me. I didn't try to pick up thing, but just didn't like it. Would hiss at me, and it just jumped on like clawing.
That's
me.
how Banksy is. You'll
And
walk
I'm
by
going,
the
"Oh,
room
fuck, dude.
and she'll
How
fucking
you
come
doing?"
out and just whap, 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 and swat at you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, good. Like that's what I enjoy about cats, though. They make you earn that shit. Like you
Yeah,
can't
I've
just
never
walk
been
in.
a cat person up until up until I started. Yeah,
you ever
when
get that
when I started
cat?
dating my wife brought a cat with her over, and I had my dog. She brought the cat over. The cat
You
and
had
the dog.
Bison at the time,
yeah,
right?
the cat and the dog actually wound up really liking each other, and I got hooked on the cat.
Well, you know what it is
And-
too. Once you get a good cat that
Yeah.
actually like lets you pet it,
Yeah,
and
it was
sits
good. It
with
was a
you.
good cat. And
When
it
you
laid-
get a good cat,
slept with her. You know, it was good.
they're awesome. I know.
Yeah.
I know what people. Their impressions are like that cats are shitty, and a lot of them are. Like a
Yeah.
lot of cats, even when you own them and you feed them and you take care of them, they'll still be like, "I want nothing to do with you."
Yeah.
There's cats out there that are like that. I happen to have one cat that Banksy tortured and now hides, and we never see it because she literally is scared to come out.
Oh, my
Bella,
God.
though, everyone loves Bella. You love
Yeah.
Bella. Like she's the sweetest, like lap cat. She's awesome. She loves being around people. She's a fucking great cat. But you got to get that one cat that turns you on them, where you're like, all right, this is why people like cats. Because once you have one and it's purring in your lap and you're just chilling on the couch, it's very soothing and relaxing, and they're very affectionate.
Yeah.
They'll rub their head on you and shit,
Yeah.
and they show you love, but you have to earn it with
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
With a dog, they're just like, yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
happy to
it's
be
just-
here.
It's just free.
Yeah, anybody can
Remember
walk in and
Police
I'll love
Academy
them.
When the fucking cat shit in the cereal, and he's like,
Oh
"Bunky,
yes, that part is so funny.
bunky, bunky."
Yo,
He
that-
fucking flips
that-
it, and then he starts eating it again.
Oh, my
And
God.
then,
Yeah.
sit in the litter box. And he's on top.
Yo, I honestly, I could picture us doing that skit and you being that guy with the
Funky.
with the cereal and shit. Oh my God, it's so
What
funny.
was another good one?
Yeah, you have to see that what he's talking
I
about.
know. I
Remember the
vaguely
movie?
remember.
So
You
funny.
this is old. Like Demi Moore was in it, and like and the Bobcat. and
Oh
fuck-
yeah, One Crazy Summer.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, one of my best
with
laughs.
the dog. With the
Yeah,
dog.
the dog with the comb. One of my
Right.
best laughs, though, is from that movie when Bobcat's sitting there with the guy and he's like, we used to know this one fat kid and he would get
yeah.
picked on.
You that
And the
fat?
guy looks at him and
He's like,
goes,
"Why you so fat?
Were
Why
you
you-"
that fat kid? He goes, hell no, I grabbed him, I beat the shit out of him.
Yeah,
And I
was
go,
his
why are
name
you so
Egg-
fat? Why are you
was
so
his name Egg
fat?
in that movie?
That-
Was his name Egg in that movie?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Like, no
But
way.
that part is one of my like greatest movie
So
laughs.
funny.
I remember
Dude.
watching that. It was probably like the 5th time I seen this movie though.
It's so
and then
funny.
finally that part caught me and I was like, holy, that is the funniest because you
Yeah.
know it's him.
Yeah, you know it's.
But he was so like, no, that wasn't
He had
me.
a fucking
Yeah.
Godzilla out thing on.
Yeah.
The guy flicked the cigar in it.
Oh my God, yes,
For
And he's
some
so funny.
reason,
Go watch One Crazy
no,
Summer.
do you know for some good luck? Because do you know for some reason that movie's extremely hard to find
What was that
to
dog's
watch
name?
anywhere.
Really?
Like I've even tried to find it on the Fire Stick and it doesn't come up.
Really?
They've for some reason they have wiped this movie from the existence. I can't get it on DVD unless I'm paying like $50 to $100.
Yeah.
It's I don't know why. There's certain movies out there that for some reason or another
Bosco.
they kind of just disappear. Yeah, Bosco.
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 Like Dutch. You know the movie Dutch?
Yes.
Every now and then it comes on TV.
With
and
Ed
I
O'Neill.
catch it. Yeah.
Yes.
Fucking fantastic movie.
But they don't stream it
Thanksgiving
anywhere.
movie, actually, by the way,
Yes.
too. It's not streamed. You can't get a DVD.
Yeah.
You can't get it's one of those movies that are just wiped. And it sucks because I didn't get it when I had the chance to,
Yeah, yeah.
and now I can't. Same with One Crazy Summer. Like, I can't find this movie fucking anywhere, and I love it.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite comedies.
Yeah, it's good.
He's like, I'm glad to be back in the club of Tokyo. I can remember little parts. He was playing, he's in Godzilla, and he's on fire.
Yeah.
And he's like, he was screaming something.
No, that movie's fucking
glad to be
hilarious.
back in the club.
The fat guy who keeps getting farted on, he gets buried in the
Oh, yeah,
beach,
yeah, yeah,
and for
yeah.
some reason or another, he gets fucking farted on by the big fat guy.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh
then
my
the
God.
animations are great.
Yeah.
It's a good fucking movie.
The Ferrari they fucking cut in
I
half
love
for the
that part
boat.
where they all flip him the bird afterwards.
Great
Another
movie.
good movie was One Crazy. No.
The one with John
Summer Rain,
Cusack.
dude, Summer
Oh,
Rain.
with John
Oh.
Candy.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. That one's on TV all the
I
time,
fucking-
actually.
I used to watch that movie constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
See, I picked Great Outdoors over that one.
that was another good
Yeah, I
one.
love the Great
Nice
Outdoors.
daddy's taking pictures
Oh, I got a
of
quick
dad.
death match. I thought of this one the other day. I wanted
Yeah.
to bring it up. Snake from Stand By Me
Snake is
Kiefer Sutherland.
Kiefer Sutherland's character.
or
Okay.
Dally from The Outsiders. Matt Dillon's character from The Outsiders.
Wow.
That's a good one, right?
You got to go Dally.
You think Dally?
Yeah, Dallas. Dude. I mean, He's proven. Those guys are tough, man.
Yeah, but he was also dumb. He was reckless. He was so was
Yeah.
Snake. Snake was reckless too, but
Yeah.
he was kind of smarter
there was no
about
action
it.
from him. Like there was no consequences.
But
with
we
Dallas.
heard about Snake, and the thing that pissed me off about Stand By Me was I always wanted to know the next day, like because he tells me he's like, all right, LaChance,
Yeah.
you got me here,
Yeah.
but like there's tomorrow, and you're not gonna have a gun.
Yeah, but when all that shit settled, like all the chips fell how they were gonna, and that was it, I guess.
Yeah, but
you know?
Snake seems like the guy who needs to get his fucking
His
you know what I mean?
comeuppance.
Yeah. Or Ace. Was his name Ace?
Ace, yeah, Ace.
Not Snake. Why did I think Snake? One of his friends was Snake, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, but Ace, that's it. Ace or Dally. And I always was like, dude, LaChance, tomorrow Ace is still gonna be around.
Yeah.
You know? Like he's gonna look for fucking you pulled a gun in his face.
Yeah.
What do you guys think would be like the most funny comedy in the 80s?
Arthur.
Oh, you always say
Hands down.
What would you think after that?
What, in the 80s?
Yeah.
Coming to America's up there.
That's it. Was that 80s?
It was 88 or 89. Vacation is the 80s, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Vacation.
Yeah.
I would say I love European Vacation.
Oh, man.
Over regular?
I love regular
Yeah, it was
vacation
'cause there
too.
was tits in
But
it.
European was awesome.
No way, dude.
Yeah,
I don't like
I think he's
European.
a fucker. He's like,
Yeah.
I don't like the kids in it. I don't like the people who play the kids in it. Like I don't
No,
like
that's the
European
funniest
Vacation.
part. Those freaking kids are like
I didn't like it.
Yeah, let's go find your sister.
Yeah,
No,
Vegas
fuck
and
it.
European don't exist to me.
That was with Ed, right? Yeah, Ed. That's when the aunt died. That was European vacation. No,
No, that's
that was
the
the first
regular
one.
vacation. When
Yeah.
Aunt Agnes is it?
Yeah.
Or Edna,
Well,
Aunt
Christmas. I watched Christmas Vacation on Christmas.
always
that was
good.
awesome.
Edna. So we watched. Real quick, funny story actually. Got my kids all Red Ryder BB guns, right?
Yeah.
All of them, even the 5-year-old. We got her a little,
Did
one
you
for-
watch Christmas Story?
So in the morning when because we let them open everything, and then there was the packages sitting off to the side.
Yeah.
And we planned it that way. We were like, we're gonna save that for last. I'll open them last.
Last
Yeah.
story.
So I'm like, hold up. I want to put the TV on. Let me put on TBS because I knew Christmas Story was going to be
Of course.
on. I put it on, and I shit you not, it's literally the part where Ralphie's getting his, like, couldn't have timed it any better.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit. It's like, talk about perfect fucking timing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome. And
you
then,
know anybody that makes a big deal that they got I got to get my kids Nerf guns. Like it's like they're
No.
buying them like a grenade.
And a great thing about the BB
yeah.
guns, too, one last thing. I was kind of like iffy on how my kids would be. I know Anna would like it. She's a country girl.
Yeah.
But my two others, Valentina's not there yet. She's like, she hasn't even touched hers.
Of course.
But Lewis, I was like, hey, you want to go out back and shoot? And he was like, yeah. And then he was into it. Like, and I was like, awesome. Like,
Yeah.
I'm happy that, like, he's a boy like that. That, like, he's into the BB gun. He
Yeah.
likes shooting it. You know what I mean? Like, he was
Yeah.
into it.
That's awesome.
You know, he can't shoot for shit yet, but
Yeah.
I kept having to tell him, put it on your shoulder. He kept putting it up here.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, dude, see that curve? It's meant to be in
Yeah.
here. And he's getting the hang of it, and but he loved it. I was like, all right, I'm
That's
happy
cool.
about
We used
that.
to get, I remember when my friend got a pistol, and we were like fucking in his. There was like houses in the back, so we'd start shooting
gotta
at
be
the,
like
the
20
trees,
times.
but we were shooting at the door. We were saying we're shooting at trees.
Yeah.
We were shattering the fucking guy's window.
Oh, no.
They called the cops. My
Oh,
friend
man.
fucking ran
How
out.
old were you doing this?
Oh god, we gotta be probably early teens.
Oh, you fuck.
Color out of spade was cool, Derek Hans. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up here. We're running super late. Thanks for everybody checking us out. Last show of the year. Have a happy new year, everybody. If you're listening to us on the brand and you're listening to the podcast over there, we're live every Tuesday night. Super Ugly Show on YouTube. Go subscribe. Hit that notification bell. We're live Tuesday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can interact in the chat. Call in the show even if you want. So check us out, russosbrand.com. Go subscribe. You got 2 days left to get a free month. So go to Russo's Brand and go subscribe. Opie Radio. Check out the Opster wherever you get your podcasts. And look up Opie Radio and subscribe to the Opie Radio podcast. It's a lot of good shit. And yeah, hit the like button. Leave
Thanks
a
for
comment.
my gift, Russo and Vince. Thank
And,
you. Rich, thank you for your gift.
StatementGames.com. Go to Statement Games and play some free prop betting. You can win real prizes, cash gift cards, memorabilia, shit like that.
haven't talked to
You can
Mark.
pay to play, but you don't have to, and you could still win. Ask Big Josh Hinkle. He won a prize over there. And stay tuned. Unfiltered Marriage is up next. We'll see you We'll see you next year. 2021. Everything's gonna be better now, right? Right? Yeah, instantly. At the stroke of midnight, everything's gonna be fixed. All right, guys. We'll see you next Tuesday. Peace.
Yeah, I was actually sick.